Hi everybody, it's me, Shortcake Cafe, otherwise known as Matt on this channel. New rabbit hole devlog, epic. So you may notice that we don't have any gameplay at the moment. The reason for that is because we quite literally are working on the endgame stuff, and I can't show it off because it would be spoilers, and I don't want to spoil the game. I've spoiled everything up to this point. I'm trying not to spoil the end of the game. Anyways, I have a few points to get through, so we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna explain a few things, maybe show a bit of footage on screen if it's needed. This video is not gonna be very edited because I'm editing this on my phone, but I'm just gonna go through the general points and explain some stuff. So, point number one, the current state of the game. Where are we at? What's left? What do we gotta do? Well, I'm happy to announce, that we've got at least 70% of the game done, and that you can finally beat the game. This might sound stupid, but you can finally go from the start and to the end, and it's possible. It's all linked up together. You can finish the game now. Took us long enough, but yeah, that's done. We got the main content pretty much done. We're getting close to being done with the main content. What we're missing, which leads me to the second point, all the extra content that we're missing. That's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be most of the time we're gonna be spending in the next few weeks or months. So what extra content are we talking about? I'm talking about the lore books. I think I showed it off in the last video, but we got the library, right? You have the library area where you can read books. Most of the books have not been written yet. We have a few ideas for what we want them to be, and I got an excellent writer. I got Angie to write them for me because I cannot write for the love of God. I cannot write. Next up, special rooms. Special rooms are like the room with the dealer where he's like, oh, here's a deal and stuff. I'm talking about those kind of rooms. And the plan is to have around 8 different special rooms. Currently, we have, I think, 2 or 3. Yeah, we have 3. Yeah, we have 3 rooms currently made, but they're still kind of, some are missing backgrounds and some are just not really functioning at the moment. We haven't worked on them very much so, which leads us also to the flavor text. If you don't know what flavor text is, when you talk to a character, they'll say some random stuff. We have a bunch of flavor text missing, and a lot we have to rewrite. A lot of these lines I feel like we're gonna have to rewrite because it was based on an earlier version of the story, and let me tell you, the story before was not. It was very different. So moving on to the OST. So where are we on that? Well, I'd say most of the places that needed tracks have been done. We're only missing a few tracks. For example, final phase of the final boss credits. I think a few of the special rooms don't have a track yet, and that's about it. I think I'd have to check again. Oh, before I forget, redesigns. I think this is the part where I'm going to show off art and gameplay on the screen. We've completely redesigned Moko from the ground up. It is not the same character anymore. After a lot of playtesting and a lot of people telling me the character fucking sucks, I had to completely remake Moko from the ground up. I mean, to be fair, she was one of the first characters added into the game, so compared to the other characters, you could tell she was not as fun or like thought out. So now Moko is completely different. How she works, well, first off, design-wise, she now has a longer coat, which was what her design was originally supposed to be, but I wasn't able to do it originally, so now she has one. She has this big-ass coat. It's cool looking. I like it. Gameplay-wise, she's also completely changed, so we're completely scrapping the gun-eating mechanic. I'm sad, I know it's funny, but it was not very fun because you would not use any of the guns in the game, so yeah. We're scrapping the gun-eating mechanic, and the Moko buddies, as we call them. It's the little things following Moko around. Yeah, those are scrapped as well. I'm keeping one next to Moko just because I think it looks cool, but it doesn't do anything in the game. Now, Moko's new mechanic is that she can parry attacks. I'd say the best way to describe it is just like Marth in Smash Bros. Yeah. So most playtesters have been saying that this new character is a lot more fun than the old version, so we're going with that now. Sorry, old Moko fans, she is not coming back. Speaking of the redesigns, this is where I'd like your opinion on this. So, as some of you may have noticed, Shen is very much a reference to Chainsaw Man. To the point that I think some people genuinely just thought it was Power Chainsaw Man. Like, they thought I just put Power Chainsaw Man in the game. She is not Power Chainsaw Man. At least, lore-wise, design-wise, I agree, she just looks like Power Chainsaw Man. But, yeah. And the problem is, the character has so many fucking sprites that I can't really go over it and just redesign the whole character, because that would be frankly impossible. But to fix that, what we were thinking of doing, well, at least what I was thinking of doing, is giving her a mask. Since that wouldn't be too hard to add, it would literally just be like, I add a mask on the character and use them. And, I was wondering, do you guys like this new idea? Do you like this new design, I guess? It's not really any new, it's just putting a mask on the character, but yeah. Do you guys prefer the old Shed, or do you prefer the Shed with a mask on? Since we can't really afford to redesign the whole thing, so at least we can put a mask on it. We can hide the fact that it's quote-unquote Power Chainsaw Man. Alright, so, to address the elephant in the room. Release date, do we have one? What's up with that? The answer, no we don't. I'm not planning on a release date. I don't want to rush anybody to work on this. To explain a bit how we're working on Rabbit Hole is that I'm the one who works mainly on it. That's my only project at the moment. But a lot of the team members, like most of my music, have their own things going on at the moment. So I'm not setting a release date. I'm aiming for a summer release, but I feel like we're gonna be really, really like, we're gonna barely make it if that's the case, right? Because even if we finish the game, I still have to go through bug hunting, whatever the fuck you call it. This is probably a good name for it, but I have to go around and fix all the bugs in the game because there is a ton, and we still have to do a lot of playtesting because all the playtesters we currently have gotten so good at the game that I can't tell if the game's hard or not anymore. And I want the game to be actually kind of challenging, so this is kind of a problem. Anyways, that was pretty much everything. If you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. I'll answer them as they come. And that's about it. Bye-bye.